In this video, we will be going over some pointers on how to adjust the trip point on a 2-speed motor for a brush mulcher. If while you are mulching you feel like the mulcher is either shifting into the second speed too early or too late, we will show you how you are able to adjust that setting. In this example, the trip point is set at 2400 psi. The pressure will exceed this point when the motor comes under a heavy load. Now when it reaches this trip point, it will shift into the second speed, and you can notice that the needle jumps at this point. For this example, we are using a flow restrictor on the return line to create back pressure, so that we can safely demonstrate to you the motor shifting into the second speed. We are also using an inline gauge on the pressure line, which will allow us to see at which pressure point it shifts. This is a great way to check your trip point. It is the dealer's responsibility to provide both the flow control and inline gauge. Although if you have a skid steer unit, you will have a pressure gauge built into your unit which will allow you to also see the needle jump when it shifts while doing some real mulching. So you may be able to adjust your trip point right in the bush if you're able to determine when the motor shifts while mulching. To adjust the trip point, loosen this nut and turn this screw. Turn the screw 1/8 of a turn at a time when trying to find the right setting for yourself. Turning the screw out will cause the motor to trip at a lower pressure setting, and turning the screw in will cause the motor to trip at a higher pressure setting.